TAQ Capital, technical analysis quickly.
This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Before taking any action based on the information provided on this channel, it is recommended that you seek the advice of a professional licensed financial advisor.
Let's do this.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is TAQ Capital, where I give you technical analysis without the hype, FUD, and hopium. And of course, I try to do it quickly. I just wanted to jump in here and talk about Ethereum and Bitcoin for a moment and highlight just how correlated these two coins are, or rather any coin and Bitcoin for that matter. But, you know, we've had this extra run up. I posted my video last night. It was a little bit later, talking about how the 1609 that I had anticipated was actually 1629. But even now, it's gone much higher than that. It hit 1687. So this extra just run up is tied over here to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin had this extra spike here, and when it did that, Ethereum followed suit. I'm not sure why this is the case, but it just is the case. So when you're in these altcoins, not just Ethereum, you need to be paying attention to Bitcoin, because if you're using heavy leverage, 40x, 50x, 100x, whatever, you know, these little fluctuations can be the end of you. So on that note, let's start with Bitcoin. We can see here that we are in this bigger yellow wedge like this. And I anticipate that, or at least I said yesterday, because we have all these here, 1, 2, and 3, all so close to this line, I think we might come down a little bit lower just to redraw this yellow line down so that we have one clear standout line. So it'll be like this, 1, 2, then we'll come down to this new place, 3, and then we'll break up to the 21.2 area, which I still think is the case, which you'll see up here. And the reason why I think that's the case, and this upper line is actually going to be going up like this, is because when you do the Fibonacci retracement tool, which is these white and orange lines over here, you see that this is sending us up to 21.222. So, you know, straight across, you're right here. And then we'll be looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'll be break down and out. So what does that mean for Ethereum? Well, because Bitcoin is currently breaking down to do hopefully what it is I think it's going to do, we're now breaking down on Ethereum. So this extra run up that really made no sense at all, unless you look at Bitcoin, is now reverting in the exact same manner that Bitcoin is doing it. It's like the percentages are just higher. So you go up 1% on Bitcoin, you go up 6 or 7% on Ethereum, but they're all essentially moving the exact same way. So where's the target for this? Well, I mean, we've got the Kijun here. That's a great place to start. And this is on the 4-hour. But if you get out of the 4-hour and you jump up these charts here, I mean, look at the Kijun down here. This is getting into like what, 1555 range, something like that. And then if you keep going even further, very similar, 1555 on the 12-hour, on the 16-hour the same, on the 20-hour the same. On the daily, we're actually looking at 1554 on the Tenkin. What else we got here? 6-hour, 7-hour, 8-hour. So this 1536 mark, I mean, I still stand by it, because if we look at it, we're in this blue wedge here. Let me jump down to the 1-hour. We had a hit here, then a hit here, then a hit here, and now we've gone up and hit off the 1680. So now the next place that we go is down to break below the blue line here, the blue dotted line, which will also break us out of the green wedge. The green wedge is within the blue wedge, and the green wedge hit like this. First hit, second hit, third hit, then we're going to do fourth hit. We might get a bounce here and then break down. And the fourth hit, you can see, will be right around that 1555 mark. So it's going to hit the Kijun, but then as it comes down, let me jump back to that. So here on the 12-hour, as this comes down here, goes through and hits the Kijun, it might get a little bounce here, because that's breaking out of the green wedge. Then it'll come down further until it breaks out of the blue wedge. So it'll be going through the Kijun, but it'll be bringing the Tenkin down with it. So then you might have something where the Tenkin drops below the Kijun. The Kijun continues to come straight across here, or something to that effect, and then the Tenkin will swoop up the candles back across the Kijun to where we go back up here to, what is it now, 1838 based off of this last run. And the reason why I say based off of this last run is because, again, if you look at the Fibonacci retracement tool here, you can see that the next stop is 1837. So I just try to draw a white line straight across, but it's only roughly anyway, because we have our first run from here to here in this pink wedge, and now we're going to come down here below the blue, get our third hit, and then we're going to come up here, get our fourth hit, and then we're going to come down. And this retracement falls in line with Bitcoin. Then the explosion when Bitcoin goes up to 21.2, we go to 1838 in Ethereum, and then we come down and out. So all of this still looks like it's going to play out. I'm just going to leave this one quick, short, to the point. So if you find these videos helpful, like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day out there, and I'll catch you in the next video.